NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Town and country where there's always a party. Yes, every weekend there's something to do, and there's always great food for you too. Lamb, finger food, steak sandwiches, roasted wings, and much, much more. It's a party, and you're invited. Come to Town and Country. Welcome to NewsWatch. The DEP advises homeowners to inspect their home heating oil tanks and take precautions to prevent spills and leaks. You know, residents are advised to inspect and assess home heating tanks before the upcoming heating season to avoid leak spills so that this can be prevented. Nearly 1 in 5 households uses home heating oil in the winter, and owners of the home heating tanks should inspect indoor and outdoor tanks for potential problems. You know, leaking heating oil tanks contaminate drinking water, soils, and diminish air and the quality of life around it. Plus, they create potential fires. So make sure that you check that out. A word from the state and NCTV45. Now, we're going to take this break. We'll be right back.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now it's in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side, and call Cedars 724-658-9260.
Welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner, and a lot of great college football this weekend. I don't know whether to start locally or nationally, but let's start with the Pitt Panthers, who are at home against Virginia Tech. Now, Pitt making a march towards that ACC championship game, and this will be interesting as they go out and take on the Hokies. Now, elsewhere, you've got West Virginia. Let's go, Mountaineers. They're taking on TCU, and that game's in West Virginia. Now, elsewhere, you got Penn State, and the Nittany Lions struggling as of late, and they'll be taking on Wisconsin as they try to become bowl eligible. Notre Dame, they're taking Florida State, and that's at home as the Irish continue to march toward that national title playoff tournament situation, and here's hoping that they can make some noise along the way. Now, over in the NBA, your Saturday looks like this. The Knicks, they're at home against Toronto, or they're on the road against Toronto. The Clippers at home against Milwaukee. You've got Orlando there at home, or New Orleans there at home against Phoenix. Miami's at home against Washington. The Bulls at home against the Cavaliers. So the Cavaliers going for some Chicago pizza. 76ers on the road at Memphis and Houston. They're taking on San Antonio down in San Antonio. Brooklyn will play Golden State out there, and Oklahoma City will be at Dallas, while Los Angeles, the Lakers, they're at Sacramento. Now, over in the NHL, as we wait for that monitor, don't give me a delay of game, folks. Your Saturday matchups look like this. Your Pittsburgh Penguins, they're at home against Arizona. Philadelphia's at home against Chicago. And Boston, they're at home against Toronto. That was the Cedar Sports Corner, and we're going to take this break. We'll be right back after we hear from these great sponsors and take this time out.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Welcome to NewsWatch. In the spring, the United Way was informed about the new Puerto Rican families in our community that were displaced due to the Hurricane Maria. That devastated the island of Puerto Rico in 2017. Lawrence County has welcomed 40 families to the community, and many of the agencies, churches, and elected officials have been working to make sure these families are connected with the local agencies by various services and programs. Unfortunately, our community does not have a program that helps families that need furniture. Thanks to the generosity of the Lawrence Village Plaza, a temporary site was set up at the Dollar Tree to collect furniture items, and this will be from 9 to 12:30 Monday through Thursday. These families are in need of the following: 15 double beds, 10 single beds, dressers, 4 washing machines, dryers. The families will be living in apartments. No larger furniture can be accepted. If anyone would like to donate or make a cash donation, call 724-658-8528. And the Puerto Rican families are registered at the Salvation Army. So that's something you could keep in mind. And the Salvation Army number is 724-652-7921 for any information or anything else you need. The United Way's number is 724-658-8528, and help those families kind of get on their feet. Now, we're going to take a break and hear from these great sponsors, and we'll be right back after these messages. Hello and welcome to NCTV45 weather. And if you were outdoors last night at any of the high school football playoff games, either District 10 or District 7, I don't care where you were, it was cold. Last night's overnight low, with wind gusts up to 25 miles an hour and snow showers and everything, temperature 25, it made it feel cold. Now, as you look at radar, that's not warm and comforting, because you can see the local, it's moving off to the southeast, but as you see the wraparound on the national, it's not doing so great. So what are you looking at? Mostly cloudy with a high of 35. Now, the snow shower should shut off as the day progresses, and then we'll move into Saturday night with a mostly cloudy low of 22. If you're going downtown for the Veterans Day Parade today, bundle up, is going to be cold. Now, Sunday, Veterans Day, mostly sunny, a high of 39. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 26. Monday, mostly cloudy and 45. Monday night, you got a snow-rain mix, cloudy, a low of 31. Chance of precipitation is 70%. Tuesday, that rain-snow mix continues with a high of 37. The chance of precipitation, 70%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 23. Still a 50% chance of precipitation. And that bumps you into Wednesday, mostly cloudy, a high of 30. And Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. And this is a cuddle alert, folks. A low of 19. Grab the blanket and your honey and snuggle close. Now, Thursday, mostly sunny, a high of 37. And, we made that change. You know, what can I tell you? It's going to be a little nippy this week. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather, and here's hoping you have a great weekend. Get out and do something more. We'll be right back after these messages. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
NCTV45, The Train. Anytime on your time.
Well, that's going to do it here for... Remember, tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And make sure you get that second cup of coffee. And have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you on down the road.
Don't sleep in the sun, darling. Don't stand in the